Hello Ian, thanks for joining us.
Hi Dan.
So Oracle, you were saying earlier, are actually not getting into the HFT game.
I think we spent a lot of time over the last couple of years trying to compete in that space, and what we were trying to do is compete exclusively on the basis of performance, and it's very onerous and very expensive and difficult. We are mainly a supplier or vendor of technology for the mass market, not trying to compete with specific vendors who are bringing out products to fulfill the requirements of smaller, very specific niches that require extreme performance. So we found that we couldn't get technology to market quickly enough. When we did, it was more expensive because we were competing with people who were set up to produce the latest, greatest, fastest drag racing type application as quickly as they could. Yeah.
So what is it then you, as a company, chosen to back?
Well, we produce mass market products. We've got a kind of very wide stable of applications. We've got a hardware business, and so what we're trying to do is to address the complete market. So we've got a stack which allows us to move away from the traditional way that these type of applications were built, where they were built to be specifically independent of any particular component in the application stack, which meant that they were very inefficient, expensive to keep optimized, very difficult to support. If there were any patches, then that would have a big influence on everything around it. So it was very difficult for banks, or has been very difficult for banks, to build trading systems which they could keep optimized and get the applications into production very quickly. And if they did do it, it was very expensive to do. Because we own a very wide portfolio of products, from hardware, Java, data grid, complex event processing, in-memory database, we have a very wide range of products. We have been able to optimize those products to work together, and so we can produce a single stack, what we call an engineered system that allows our customers to buy something from us, which is pre-integrated and allows them to keep it running much less expensively, and we can optimize certain bits of it, such as Java, to run more quickly. And that's very important for our customers, because more than 80% of the applications that are running in these algorithmic and electronic trading systems have been written in Java.
I was going to know, why do you think that is, that it's so ubiquitous?
Well, Java has become so important because it's very important to get the applications on the desk and running and deployed live as quickly as possible. It's pointless writing a fantastically performant application if you deliver it late, because the opportunity to trade with that application has been significantly reduced. On the other hand, it's pointless building an application which doesn't run fast enough, because then it's not going to be competitive. So it's very, time to market for the application is almost as important as the performance that one can extract from the application. And the skills to develop C++ applications that are optimized, the time it takes to build those optimized applications is such that it's very difficult to get them out and running quickly enough. Whereas if you build them in Java, then you have the best in terms of performance, and you can build them quickly. And there are lots of people who know the language, and so you can you've got a wider pool of skills, and that's probably true within most of our customers as well. They've got lots and lots of people who know how to write applications well in Java.
So what, as well as Java, what would you say have been the main advantages of going for this all-in-one system rather than relying on separate vendors for separate pieces of technology, where I suppose you've got the advantage of specialism in those areas?
Right, well, firstly, there's a lot of overlap in functionality of each of the products. So we don't need to do that. We can put the right bits in the right places amongst the products that we have. So each of the components doesn't need to be so heavy. We can optimize them to run together. We can test them running together, and we can build out these things tested, and our customers can rely on the fact that they don't have to regression test and re-optimize every time anything changes within their network. So they can rely on it being more optimized more of the time. So they can, I think probably get significantly better improvements in performance, cost them a lot less because it's a hugely expensive thing to keep those applications optimized. And so it goes on. There's lots and lots of arguments about why it is that customers are better off buying all of the components from a single pre-integrated place.
So finally then, what do you think are, what can we expect to see coming out of the Oracle stables in the next couple of years?
Well, I think that we're going to improve all of the bits and make more of the integration. So, you know, we're going to see more developments around improved network performance so that we can see the messaging, because, you know, there's lots and lots of nodes in any one of these distributed functional applications. So it's very important that the messaging between the nodes is very quick and high performance. So we're going to see that improve a lot over time. More improvements in Java performance, more improvements in real-time Java, so that there's less garbage collection time and more deterministic performance. All sorts of developments, and I think that the way that we hold data around those trading applications will become more memory-based and therefore more accessible from within the trading applications.
So if anyone would like to find out more, where can they go?
They can come and find me, ian.pearl@oracle.com.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.